Hi guys! A lot of new stuff is rolling out in the drugstores right now, of course, for all of the brand's spring collections. So I picked up a few things yesterday at Walgreens, and then I'll also show you some things that I got recently at a CVS in a different trip. I haven't talked about them yet in a video, so I thought I'd throw it all in here right now. The first thing is something that I am wearing right now, and it's the Maybelline Master Conceal by FaceStudio Camouflaging Concealer. I got it in the shade Light. This is a medium consistency. It was creamy. I do love that it comes in the tube, so it feels like it's a lot cleaner than if you were to apply the sponge from the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, you know, when you put the sponge directly under your eyes. This is just a medium coverage concealer. I am okay with that because when a concealer is too thick, my skin freaks out on me. It starts to get a little bumpy down here, and that's when I have to let it go. With this one, it was still a little thicker than the Instant Age Rewind and the Fit Me. So overall, I do like this as long as my skin does not freak out. A couple things to mention though, I do have some spots right here that I can still see coming through the foundation, not the foundation, the concealer. And I also have a little bit of darkage. There's like these two lines, and I can still see them through the concealer. The Instant Age Rewind does a better job at concealing. So that's my thoughts so far. Of course, I've only used it once, and I will continue to use it as long as my skin does not freak out. This next one has been really popular recently, and it's the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper Brow Gel Mascara. This is a tinted brow gel, and they also have a transparent one, but I decided to go with the tinted one for darker hair. So far, I like it. I'm using it right now over my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and it does set the brows really well. The hairs are in place. It says to fill in and set for tinted, thicker brows that last all day. I did try this out last night as well with my bare face, and I don't think it really makes my brows thicker or anything like that. It's not like the Benefit Gimme Brow that has fibers that are supposed to latch onto your hairs. This one is just a tinted gel. So don't think that just by sweeping this across your brows that you're gonna instantly get really full brows. If you already have full brows, this is a great product and you don't have to worry about filling them in. Otherwise, if you already have the Maybelline Brow Drama or the Milani Clear Brow Gel and you already like those, then you don't really have to go out and try this one. I got a couple of eyeshadow sticks, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible Eye Crayon, and I got it in Forever Taupe and Enduring Rose. Enduring Rose is a champagne rose gold color, so it's beautiful. But if you already have Milani's Champagne Toast in a really similar crayon form, then you don't really have to get this. I swatched them side by side on my hand, and they looked pretty similar, so don't worry about it if you already have the Champagne Toast and you love it. This is Forever Taupe, and I've been really into taupe colors lately on my eyes, so this is the one that I wanted to get, possibly to have a really easy, quick, smoky eye. I've heard good things about them, and I also did swatch them on the back of my hand and then blended it out a little bit with my fingers, and it was really easy to blend and it set really nicely, so I am excited about these. Now we're getting into the lip products, and I let you guys know on Instagram when I posted that I was doing a video about this haul. I asked you guys how you wanted me to film this video, and then I mentioned that there was already a product in my haul that I was completely let down by. So I'm going to start with that first, and it's these Fergie Wet n Wild Velvet Matte Lip Colors. I got one pink and one nude. This one is Pinky Candy, and the other one is Nude Muse. I am so glad that I didn't even open up the nude one yet, because I just opened up the pink, tried it out, and it was terrible. So I have to kind of work this on for quite a while for it to show up, and then you'll see the color there. So that took a while for me to apply. With just one swipe, that's what that is. You can kind of see it on camera, but it's like nothing. And then I swatched it on my lips too, and it felt really greasy. There was really no color payoff. I had to really work it onto my lips for it to show any sort of color. I was able to immediately wipe it off, and it's like it was never there. I don't understand the formula of this at all. And I know one of you also on Instagram said that you did not like this or you were sad about it. Yeah, I am on the same boat as you. It's like nothing. Look at this. I'm easily able to wipe this off like there's nothing on the back of my hand. What is that? But if there are some darker shades in the line that work really well for some people, then that may be the case. It may just be that I got these light colors and they don't do anything for me, but if you get a darker shade, then it's gorgeous. I don't know, but I did not have any luck with those and I am ready to move on. Next is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss. These were pretty interesting. So one of you did let me know on Instagram to go out and look for these, so thank you so much for letting me know about them. So to me, it's like a liquid lipstick, except when it's a liquid matte lipstick, it's going to set, right? With this, it never really sets. It still feels like a gloss on your lips. It's really creamy, but it looks matte at the same time. I got the shades Fuchsia Amnesia. What a really weird name. Fuchsia Amnesia? What the heck? And then Blushing Ambition. So this is a nice pink rosy color, and this is a hot pink. Here's the applicator, and it looks like a spatula like the one from the Maybelline Color Elixirs. Kind of like that. Here are the swatches. They're beautiful. This is with one swipe, very opaque, and it has that matte look to it, almost like a satin look to it. It's not completely matte, but it's definitely a lot more matte than if you were to just pick up a regular lip gloss. They also don't have too much of a scent to them. This is more of like a subdued scent compared to their lipsticks. It's still the same scent as the lipstick, but the lipstick, in my opinion, is so strong, and this one is very subtle. And that's it for the products I got yesterday at Walgreens. So now I'm going to share with you some of the lipsticks that I've also been getting from the drugstore that I have not mentioned yet in a video. I picked up more of these Maybelline Rebel Bloom lipsticks because I got two originally and they were in my December favorites. They are gorgeous. I love these lipsticks, so I wanted to pick up 3 more. This one is Lilac Flush, so gorgeous. Orchid Ecstasy, and Petal Pink. I love these because they're pastels, but they're a little bit more rebellious or a little brighter. So with this, for example, Petal Pink is a pastel pink, but it has a slight tint of neon to it, which makes it very brightening and very flattering. And I think I'm going to be all about these in the spring. And the other lipsticks I am the most excited about. These are the Milani matte lipsticks. I got Matte Blissful, which is my favorite out of all of these lip products that I've mentioned here today. Matte Diva, which is a dupe for something, and I'm pretty sure you can guess what it's a dupe for. And then this one is Matte Innocence, which is a perfect nude color. And all of these are beautiful. I only have 3 and I'm thinking about getting more, but these are gorgeous. If you are loving the matte colors lately, like me, these are worth picking up. Blissful is very similar to my favorite Revlon Primrose. Primrose, though, is not matte, of course, and this one is a lot more pigmented than Primrose, so it's very similar. It's that slight blue-toned pink, which is why it's probably my favorite one. I actually do apply lip balm under all of them, so that's why I never had any issue with drying on these. So definitely pick these up if you see them. And another thing that I'm so crazy about is that it doesn't have the watermelon scent of the other Milani lipsticks that look like this. These have more of like a sugary scent, a very slight sugary scent. I am loving it. So the colors are beautiful, the look of it and the feel of it is wonderful, and the scent is awesome. I am completely sold on these matte lipsticks by Milani. Let me know in a comment below if you've tried out some of these products and what you think of them. I'd love to know what your take is on these products. I want to try the new matte foundations that are coming out right now, of course, because I am an oily skin girl. But I had so many bad experiences last year where I just completely broke out because of certain products, and I get cystic acne and it's horrendous. So I don't really want to put myself through that again. But if you have been trying out some new options out there, I would love to know what you guys think. And that is it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all again really soon. Bye!